What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Listen, man, y'all seen this story about Tyreek Hill, man? Tyreek Hill is an NFL player. He's a wide receiver for the Miami Dolphins. He also a Super Bowl champion. He would have ran with the Kansas City Chiefs. He left after that year or whatever and went to the Miami Dolphins and got a bigger contract. And throughout the years he's been in the league, man, Tyreek Hill, he got married, but before that, man, he done had so many kids. And now the story came up that his wife that he was married to, they finalized the divorce. He was married for maybe like a year or so, you know what I mean? And now this divorce settlement sounds crazy. And I'm really not surprised, man, because I don't even think they had a prenup. Let's read the settlement, man, because this is wild. So the settlement says Tyreek Hill is now officially divorced after his 15-month marriage. Wow, so they was married for like 15 months. Married to Kieta Verker per the Daily Mail, and the divorce settlement has some big numbers that Tyreek will have to pay out. He's paying his estranged wife $20,000 and $50,000 per month in spending money. Wow, you need $20,000 and $50,000 a month? Now, granted, they do got one kid, but he do got 7, 8 other kids. You know what I mean? Wow, per month in spending money on top of one-off check for $500,000, according to the court's filing obtained by exclusive by Daily Mail. She's getting a further $457,000 towards her legal fees, so he paying for the lawyers also. $100,000 to spend on her new car. Wow, $100,000 for a new car. It's crazy. An exclusive use of their former marital home, a $5.5 million waterfront condo in Miami, with Hill picking up the tab for the mortgage, insurance, utilities, internet. Yo, this is mind-boggling. So they're getting divorced, and he already paying her $20,000 to $50,000 per month, paying her lawyer fees, $100,000 for a car, and the $5.5 million home. He's paying everything in there. Yo, like, who was her lawyer? Because that's crazy. The crazy thing is, like, who was his lawyer? You know what I'm saying? So this past April, Miami reported that Miami Dolphins superstar wide receiver Tyreek Hill was involved in a domestic dispute with his wife on Monday at a high-rise condominium in Sunny Isle Beach. The TV station obtained a copy of the police report of the incident. Officer with Sunny Isle Beach Police Department responded just before 2 p.m. to the 1800 block of Collins Avenue following a report of an assault in progress. Okay, I think I remember this right here, man. Let me see if I can pull it up right quick, because he was in a domestic dispute with his wife. Let me see if I can pull that video up.
Exclusively first on 10, police responding to a domestic dispute at the home of Miami Dolphin star Tyreek Hill.
His mother-in-law calling the cops after an incident involving his wife and the couple's baby. Local 10's Terrell on a line now in Sunny Isles Beach with the details for us. Terrell.
And Calvin, this is on record as a verbal domestic dispute. We know that an emergency call was made to the police department here in Sunny Isles Beach. Officers showed up to this building and interviewed everyone involved, including that star Miami Dolphins player. Carrying a baby in his arms, Tyreek Hill is seen on video from the balcony of his high-rise oceanfront condo as police are en route to his unit.
Battery to the daughter, the subject and the husband on scene.
The 911 call was made Monday by Tyreek's mother-in-law, Alicia Vaccaro, after she witnessed a feud between the married couple.
Subject is Tyreek Hill.
An incident report says Vaccaro told officers that Tyreek is very aggressive and impulsive and that he has anger issues, and she is afraid for her daughter. The concerning call was made Monday from the 35th floor of the Porsche Design building in Sunny Isles Beach. The report goes on to say when she saw Tyreek arguing and throwing her daughter's computer to the floor and later grabbing her granddaughter and start walking with her in his arms towards the balcony of their 35th floor residence, she called police. When officers showed up, Lakita Hill, Tyreek's wife of nearly 2 years, says she told him he was not involved enough with their daughter, and that's when he got irritated. Without malice, he approached her and grabbed the baby. The Miami Dolphins star wide receiver responded by saying, "I have the same rights as a father as her as a mother, and I can take my baby whenever I want." County records show Lakita filed for divorce 1 day later.
Get out! Get out!
It was just last September when Tyreek was aggressively detained by Miami-Dade police outside of the Hard Rock Stadium on game day, eventually given traffic citations and let go. Those tickets were later dismissed. The Miami Dolphins organization issuing a statement about the latest domestic disturbance, saying they were notified on Monday about the incident. And, quote, "We have since been in communication with Tyreek and the NFL and will have no further comment on the matter." And Tyreek Hill is not charged with the crime. In fact, police say that Hill left the residence on his own free will while those officers were present here in this building. And by the way, both Tyreek and his wife maintained to those officers that at no time did this turn into a physical disturbance. We are live in Sunny Isles Beach, Terrell Forney, Local 10 News.
Wow, man. Listen, situation is wild, man. It's why I remember um that situation when they pulled him out the car. Well, they knocked on the window and he didn't want to put his window down. So, sometimes the cops get aggressive and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You're ignoring them and stuff, and that's what happened. That situation right there, I remember that. But the situation right here, man, when they call, certain words that she said during the call, and she probably used it through the divorce settlement also in agreement. He's very aggressive and impulsive and said she feared for her daughter's safety. That's what she said during the call. So I know they probably pulled this up during the divorce settlement. You know what I'm saying? He's a football player, muscles, big guy, bigger than her. You know what I'm saying? So probably use that to really help her in a case to really get all this right here. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm really not surprised, man. Let me read the rest of this article. So it says Tyreek Hill is no stranger to making headlines. Below is a list of some of the headlines Hill has made off the field. So Tyreek Hill assaulted his pregnant girlfriend in 2014. So I'm guessing this is another woman before he got married to this woman right here. He was investigated for a battery against a 3-year-old. Wow. Tyreek hit and assaulted a worker at Home Marine Center in 2023. Tyreek Hill has a court date later this year because he broke the leg of a plus size model, Sophie Hall, in his backyard running off his line drill. Yeah, so I remember that right there when he broke the lady leg because they had that on the news also. I think they was playing like some type of throwing football, something like that, and she kind of run him over because she's tall. And I guess he got upset and kind of really hit her hard, since she broke a leg. But this situation right here, man, Tyreek Hill is like, and like I said, he got about 10 kids, maybe more. I'm not sure. And one thing these guys don't understand is when you get married and stuff, man, especially if you don't have no prenup, you know what I'm saying? 9 out of 10, you have Steven Jackson, man. Steven Jackson, former NBA player, he got his podcast, man, All the Smoke. And he said before he got married, you know what I'm saying, he asked his fiance at the time, you know what I'm saying, sign a prenup. And she never really signed it. So the day of the wedding now, she didn't sign it also, so he called the whole wedding off. They done got dressed and everything. Family and friends came and everything, and she didn't sign a prenup, which is crazy. And I'm saying to myself, man, why did you wait that long? You know what I mean? Get dressed, all the food, catering, all that stuff, all the family members and stuff flying out, and you going there and going to call the wedding off right then and there. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You should have been called the wedding off. But then again, Tyreek Hill right here, man. 9 out of 10, he didn't really sign a prenup because she getting all that $50,000 a month on spending. Crazy. And it's like, and nowadays, man, you hear a lot of men like saying like they're afraid to really get married. You know what I'm saying? And some men who got a lot of money, some men don't even want to get married because of stuff like this right here. It seems the court system is really, really against them, especially if you got kids and stuff like that. You're gonna really have to pay this woman a lot of money in the beginning and also during the whole time before that kid turns 18. You know what I mean? And it's like if you're very rich, you have to understand that the lifestyle that you have and the kid come over there, 9 out of 10, she gonna want the same lifestyle for that kid also at her suspense. You know what I'm saying? So she want a nice car, nice house, you know what I mean, money to spend, just like you over there, the kid over there where you at, which is crazy, you know. And it's supposed to be, man, 50-50. You know, I take care of the kid, you take care of the kid. You know what I mean? I mean, of course you don't want your baby mom to have a broke down car or just a nasty, filthy house. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if you got money like that and you rich, of course I'll buy my baby mama a car or ex-wife a car, a nice little house. You know what I'm saying? 2, 3 bedroom house, not no big old mansion. You know what I'm saying? $5.5 million waterfront, which is crazy. You know, but something modest. You know what I mean? It's like it's scary. It's crazy, man. You see stuff like this right here all the time that a lot of guys get divorced and stuff like that, and the court system just try to take all their money. You know what I mean? But then again, it's like these guys, it's kind of their fault also. You know, and I say that because you didn't let this woman sign a prenup. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you ask her the first time, listen, sign this prenup, and she say no, and that's a red flag right there. It shouldn't be no more discussion, because 9 out of 10, they're gonna try to drag it on, be like, yo, you don't love me. Why you want me to sign this? I'm not here for your money. Then again, it's like, okay, if you're not here for my money, then sign this prenup. You know what I mean? But A lot of guys get tricked into beauty. And sometimes, man, you can tell these athletes and musicians and stuff like that. A lot of these guys, no homo, but these guys not really used to really getting women. You can really tell. Look at these guys that okay, now they come up with some money. A beautiful woman can just snatch them up just like that and get pregnant. Because I'm like, these guys not really used to getting beautiful women, good looking women at that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like these guys not even smart. They don't have people around them be like, yo, man, this girl, she just dated another athlete before you. She just dated a rapper before you. You know what I'm saying? This guy really do the research on these women because a lot of these women, man, they dating the same dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like they dating the same dudes, getting pregnant by the same dudes, which is crazy. So I'm not really surprised by this situation, man. But listen, that's all I got for now, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this whole situation, yo.